What's good? What's good, guys? Welcome, welcome. Uh, we are, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Actually, like yesterday, surprisingly, we made it out of the mud because, oh, 1 second, just in case. Oh gosh. Okay, thankfully it was on the right. Okay, yeah, thankfully yesterday, the DAX trade actually ended up going into profit. So we got out of the drawdown. And today I see a lot of volatility happening again. Because for a while, look at that, we were just going sideways endlessly. And maybe, perhaps, we could get a breakout. Because just look at this range, guys. Just long period of time where we've just been sideways. Now you can't, or at least I can't, um, really get something big going, some kind of big um, profit going when the price is going just sideways, right? And kind of annoying. So we need some kind of price action. Now it did come here before a couple times. So let's see. Euro JPY a little bit more bearish. Um, so it has even more. It's probably going to break towards the downside, to be honest. But let's see. Overall, GJ also still on a downtrend, obviously long term if you think about it. Uh, but I still think it's gonna come down here in this area because this is not a strong area, but it has consolidated for a long time, and this is a big bullish candle right now. So we will have to see. Maybe we'll take a short, maybe not. Maybe the trend will shift today. It's gonna be an interesting day, guys. As far as the DAX, guys, I put the opening range for the DAX. Uh, you're missing 15K subs. Yeah. Well, thankfully, actually, YouTube is removing them. The subscribers still haven't updated like fully. I got some privacy guideline strike yesterday. The channel is not looking good. Channel is not looking good right now. Views have dropped dramatically. Um, maybe on my last legs, but we're still gonna do the live stream as we planned, and still gonna keep going at it, right? Doesn't matter. Right now, seems like it's all good, but it's like the quiet before the storm. You never know, man. Like tomorrow, tomorrow it could be the day like I just get an email like it's gone. Because if you guys don't know, it's the what was it again? Fake engagement policy, I think. Fake engagement. Oh, yeah, so it's this thing, right? Wait, am I? Yep. Um, YouTube doesn't allow any artificial increasing of views, likes, comments, and other metrics by automated systems. And um, well, basically, it just says, guys, over here, for example, that it may like wait, I have I missed the important lines, but basically, it just says here somewhere here that they will remove the channel, or you'll get like a strike or it's interesting because I just read this yesterday, so must be somewhere here. Violates. You can report the channel. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, guys. I got 1 million subscribers on this video in a day, K2. Okay, that's a trick. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just read it yesterday that basically it can result in a complete banning. Yeah, also, yeah, true. Giveaways, but guys, I didn't do any giveaways during the stream and it was 21k subscribers, right? So, I mean, I doubt that it was that. Now, GJ, potential short opportunity for me. But I would rather go for EJ because EJ is kind of more bearish. You gotta pick the more bearish one. And but yeah, I doubt that they will. We'll have to see how it reacts off of this. If we get a nice rejection candle, it's a good short for EJ and GJ today. Oh yeah, let's look at the DAX as well, because the DAX was doing okay. It's breaking down. So this is the opening range. If it breaks below, we're selling. If it breaks above, we're buying. But right now, because it is oversold, I wouldn't sell. Was it too big of an opening candle? Yeah, it's too big of a candle. Yeah, honestly, I would maybe start to buy the DAX even, but maybe it might come down a little bit lower. Yeah, interesting. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, these are some big candles, guys. We haven't seen these we haven't seen a little bit of volatility going on. Okay, what are the JPY? Okay, I think, guys, it's time. It is time. I'll put in little orders, guys, because I'm not entirely sure. It could be the final breakout, this long ass range that we've been in. So we're just gonna be risking 15 bucks on both of these positions. Yeah, not much. It's just and I'm gonna actually long the DAX because I do think overall we're continuing bullish. So those are my moves for today, or for right now. Let's see. We're maybe going to continue for a little longer. Let's see how this reacts, and if we actually, because we just had the London Open. Opened very, very big towards the upside, but it is now almost 1 hour later. It could just be kind of a fake out till it actually goes to the preferred option, which might be towards the downside. And it's definitely more the case with EJ, so Euro JPY, because it kind of broke. Well, it kind of created a double bottom, didn't it? But yeah, it's still below the EMA. It's definitely And guys, by the way, the music is Wolfgang. The music is Wolfgang. Did you guys know that Mozart's first name is Wolfgang? Sounds like a rap name, dude. All right. Hey, cool to see, man. Like, we got already a lot of comments here. Let me see what's going on here. How long do you think it will take the 5K to 500K? Probably like a year or so. It's gonna take a long time. Which indicator you're using for marking levels, bro? It's basically smart money concepts from Lux Algo, I think it was. Yeah, Lux Algo, I think. What method of technicals do you use? Smart money concepts. And let me just lower the volume real quick, because otherwise it's going through the screen. Oh, we can't hear the music, eh? Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. It is very, very low. Okay. What is the EMA? It's 89. 89 EMA. Oh, dude, is the music not coming through, guys? No, it's like I've said like Bernd Skorpinski is legit, right? And we might get a breakout today. But I use it in confluence with RSI. So when RSI is oversold or overbought, plus it has a zone, gives me that extra confirmation that it's a good place to short or buy. And I set my stop losses like slightly above it, or because usually what it does is it comes back higher or lower than it, and then it really starts to go. It grabs liquidity. I mean, it's a very simplistic way, guys, like to explain what I'm doing, but I just use it as like extra confluence, and I'm too lazy even to draw up these lines myself most of the time, so I just use an indicator for it. Yep. Biggest to go on every chart to draw them up, kind of too much work, while this just works pretty well. And EJ, man, I mean, there's always the possibility that today is the day where the market shifts from this sideways action into actual decisive move. So, man, this music is crazy, dude. I don't know if you can hear it, but like, damn, bro. What is your time zone? My time zone is GMT. Well, here it is UTC +2, but mine is GMT +3. So I'm in like, I think I'm in the South African time zone as well, man. Same time zone. All right, well, we're seeing some kind of things happening. What will usually happen, guys, is it's starting to curve right now. If it like really curves, comes down here, it's kind of will give at least some kind of retracement. But let's see. What was the other trade we were in? Of course, yeah, DAX. My brain is not working well. Okay, so it came up a little bit, but whoa, wait, what? Okay, yep, that was what I wanted to do. Yeah, so I just got a better entry with EJ and GJ. And again, I'm risking like 15 bucks on both positions, so it's not too crazy. I just wanted to get a better entry because I knew it was going to go potentially higher a little bit. And the DAX is looking pretty good. I'm thinking it's coming back here, but it's kind of a stretch, but I know, but yeah, something like that is what I'm going for. Yeah, so let's see if we can get it done. This is kind of the opening market range, so it's a pretty big one today. And kind of broke below, but not really. Maybe it's still gonna break higher, but I think it will at least come here. GJ is getting a little bit of a reaction. That's good. EJ as well. So all of our trades are looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good. Let's put Mozart back, Mr. Wolfgang Amadeus. It's the Wolfgang Amadeus. Let's go. Yeah. So like, okay, let me become a little bit serious. So yeah, setting of Lux Algo SMC indicator. Yeah, I basically have everything turned off almost. I don't remember what I exactly did. What is your time zone? Yeah, GMT +3. How is the account looking like? Well, we're pretty much break even. Not much going on. We made it back, so that's good. Are you living in Estonia now? Yeah, for now, yes. Buy gold now at daily support. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, man. Ooh, ooh, oh, DAX is starting to go, man. It's just like $15 or something, but it's like I'm not really. But it's cool. It's cool that our plan is coming to fruition. And gold is. Yeah, I would not be buying gold right now. No, it looks like a shift in the trend, to be honest. It had to come down at some point. I wouldn't buy right now. Maybe we'll get a bounce over here. This would be a better zone, in my opinion, to get something out of. I think right now it's a little risky because it's coming down with some force. Wow, that daily candle. Yeah, I don't know. I would think it's a little risky. Just because if you look at like, the other assets as well, like Ethereum and Bitcoin, for example, which is like digital gold, what they say, right? Just looks like there's nothing holding it. Like there's no real zones over here. So looks like it's just coming back down straight to 60K. Bitcoin is. So I think, but then again, I think it will come back up here and then really confirm the breakdown and then come down. So it should come back here and then fall back down. That's my prediction. But, we'll have to see. And look at GJ, man. Might not be a good idea. Could be a breakout. Yep. Could be a breakout, guys. Dang it. Yeah, dang it. So today is really the day that EJ and GJ might give us a breakout. Maybe. Do I have my stop loss like a little bit higher, right? Yeah. It's a good stop loss. Yeah, no, I'm happy with those stop losses. That's good enough, man. Whoa. But it looks like EJ and GJ might break out today, actually, yeah. Why is my chart reacting like that? That's a little weird. I mean, it still could reverse. I'm still gonna stay in it till the stop loss hits, but yeah, it looks like a strong move, so let's see. Did YouTube remove the fake subscribers? No, I mean, they removed most of it, but I also got like some kind of other privacy strike or something. But yeah, what propfirm am I using? The Fivers buys on British Pound USD. Let's see. Let's look at British Pound USD. British Pound USD. I could see that. Yeah. yeah, it's just creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. It's yeah, it's creating the classic, you know, probably like this. You know, if it keeps going like that, then just follow the trend. And yeah, here's an important level though. Like these are some fib levels, and yeah, it's an important one. I think this area is like, yeah, it's an important level. But for now, yeah, look at that. It's also bouncing off the EMA constantly. So yeah, I would agree. I would be more going for buys, yeah, with Great British Pound USD. Let's see. EJ is still struggling to break past, but we shall see. We shall see what happens. I actually like looking at the DAX more because it's giving a little bit more volatility. Perhaps. Ooh. Let's see. So what is happening with the DAX? I mean, had a massive reaction. Now it needs to kind of do a V-shape recovery. So, sorry about that. Needs to do like a V-shape recovery. Kind of move towards the upside. What an ugly drawing. But yeah, it needs to come out with some force, to be honest, because otherwise it's just yeah. It came back with some force. Like it needs to come break past this with some force, because otherwise it's disqualified. Yeah, let me check the comments. So my view on gold and silver, I don't know, man. Like I think it looks bearish, but like I think it will, like the other ones, I think it might, you know, it might be a good buy and it will retrace here, but I think it will break this neckline, you know. It looks, yeah, it's on its like last resort kind of thing, but it looks like this long-term uptrend. You see how many times it's like just followed this trend, followed this trend, followed this trend, and now it's really like breaking towards the downside. The trend is shifting, and if we keep seeing lower highs, we keep seeing like lower high, because what has it done, right? It's you know, all the time, you know, uptrend, right? Uptrend. Okay, I'll make this like quick, right? But now we're seeing, okay, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, pop, you know, and possibly, you know, keep going like that, right? So that's kind of like what I see is maybe a trend shift. You know, you can't be always in an uptrend. Sometimes there has to be retracements in the market, you know, and following the EMA, I'm kind of, you know, suspecting that it's gonna reverse to a downtrend. Now, where could it actually go? Like, it's been a massive uptrend, guys. Like massive, right? We could pull up the fib retracement. So it kind of started from here. We can pull it from to the top. And yeah, this is actually a fib level. So this is actually a fib level. Wow. Okay. So yeah, let me just get it that accurate. Okay, so like the next one would be here. So this could be the most bullish retracement possible, but next one is here, and I don't think we're gonna go all the way down here. But this one could be a possibility, like 2811 or 2812. Yeah, I think this one could be a potential cool place. Let's see. We'll see. Won't happen probably this week, and probably could be next week. Who knows? But you know, like, I know that it's like very how do you say? It's very weird to see me like just randomly execute sometimes, and it's like, oh, you're just doing like random orders. But it's because I'm maybe not explaining it very well, and like what I'm seeing is the RSI getting oversold, right? And I have custom RSI settings. Now, here's another place where RSI was oversold. Sorry, I'm saying overbought. I mean, sorry. This is another place where RSI was overbought. This is another place where RSI was overbought. This is another place where RSI was overbought. And we can go on and on. RSI overbought over here. RSI overbought over here. So it's kind of like a weird RSI overbought, but I still think it's in a, zone, and the RSI is overbought. So that is the reasoning for my entry. But because it's a little bit of a weird one, I am risking not that much. And this one actually still has some room left to go. Okay, on the 15 minutes is good. No, this one, I'm more confident in the EJ one than the GJ one, but they usually move in the same manner, so it's supposed to be. Yeah. Right now, these are just barely moving. Is the DAX really going to reverse now, or is it just a retracement to move towards the upside? I love the way this wicks. I'm gonna get rid of the it's a little bit distracting, but you guys can see where I entered over here, right? And where the TP is. It's very interesting because right now the volume has died down again. Like suddenly, at least for EJ and GJ, super slow. So that's a good sign actually for our shorts. Like when you see volume die down, like it should have increased actually for a breakout. Because like what you would want to see is it coming to here and then breaking through. Right now it's consolidating. It still could break through. I'm not saying that, but it is kind of slowing down a little bit, getting a little bit, it's not getting that big push through it. So I'm seeing, I don't know, maybe I'm trying to justify my short, but You know, usually you do want to see the volume kick in at such a level to really break out and not struggle. But it has been a while, so let's see. New 5-minute candle coming in. New 5-minute candle coming in. Gold is moving. Yeah, I mean, it is getting a reaction off this. Whoa, yeah. But I still think, guys, I still think, you know, if somebody asks for a swing trade, right? I still think, you know, this it's looking a lot more bearish. I mean, in the short term, I think it's, you know, overall in the long term, obviously bullish, right? But right now, this is a bearish top. The first time it ever had, I mean, the first time, not ever, the first time it has had this kind of a big bearish top and a reversing of the trend. Look at that on the 4-hourly as well. Look how long it's been in an uptrend. And now we see the EMA starting to get reversed. Same with Bitcoin as well, guys. So yeah, you might get a little bounce, but I think it will still drop a little bit lower in the long term. So it depends. If you're scalping, yeah, boop, get that little move over there, get out. I wouldn't ride it to the top anymore. I don't think it's coming to the top. That's just my advice. It's not financial advice, but it's just my analysis of it. That's how I think of it. But who am I? I'm just a YouTuber. Oh, look at that. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. But is the DAX also reversing? No, the DAX is still good. Maybe not. But that's why we spread our things. Oops. Matter of fact, we're just gonna risk nothing on the DAX. If it comes down there, it's disqualified anyway. But yeah, we're getting, if this 15-minute candle stays like this, and another confirmation is the JPY basket, right? Entering into a really nice zone where it could move upwards from, right? Oh, it's even hitting the EMA, guys. Okay, well, if you didn't know, the JPY basket, right? It's for Great British Pound JPY, Euro JPY, they're, you know, going against the JPY basket, right? So when this moves up, those come down, and that's exactly what we're seeing. So if you can't really figure it out on the JPY pairs, you can check out the JPY basket, and maybe that will give you a more clear decision, because it does seem like a very good place. I mean, I would like to see a little bit more volume come at this, but we got to stay patient. The market has not been as volatile these days, so we just got to have patience. And yes, it's getting a nice rejection now. German DAX moving up. Let's go. That's good. So when is the hair transplant stream coming? I don't know, guys. I don't know if I want to do it again so quickly. I mean, it's just been like 3 years since the last one. If you look at my old videos, you will see, guys. Right after the hair transplant, I was actually kind of showing my head, and it was good. I actually had long hair like 6 months after that. But then I stupidly stopped using minoxidil, which was a big mistake, which if I do it the next time, I won't make that mistake again. You basically have to be on that stuff for life if you want to keep the hair. But yeah, hair. Who really cares about hair, you know? I mean, it's all good, man. Worst case scenario, I'll just get like a wig or something. No, it's joking. No, that's bad. May God bless you too, Pangulu. May God bless you too. Really love and laugh when you look in the camera and make the face. Thanks for the explanation, bro. Yeah, no worries. Trying to do my best. Yeah, thank you, Deoxy Gaming. Do you do gaming videos? I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be fun to be kind of trading, but then it would have to be like swing trading or something, and gaming at the same time, like gaming and trading at the same time, like have one screen with the charts open, have one screen gaming. That would be pretty cool. And we could do like some kind of Discord multiplayer thing where we all play together in a team in Call of Duty or something. That would be pretty cool. It looks like the DAX is really flying right now. DAX is really starting to fly right now. While GJ is creating a bearish top, but still holding on a little bit. But still, since we looked at the JPY basket, I think there's a high likelihood that we will reverse from this. But I'm putting the stop losses very, very tight. We're risking like 15 bucks. And we might re-enter if it reverses. But yeah, we're just keeping the losses small because right now, if it doesn't break down from this bearish top, then it will most likely continue to the upside. So let's see. We still have the DAX, you know, that could be our, you know, not big winner, but just our winner. Because we didn't risk that much on the position. And we are taking things slowly, guys, because the worst thing we could do is blow the account. We just gotta stay patient and, you know, keep building the account slowly, and we will eventually get to those payouts. But we just need some bigger movements from the market to be able to get the big profits as well. You know, it all depends on the market. Right now, the market is moving sideways. We're not getting really those big trending moves. So we just gotta take these small little scalps along the way. And yeah, at least we're moving towards the positive side of things and finishing the week hopefully in some good profit. Yeah, you see how if you're trading like support and resistance, you see how it wicked below these supports and is coming up now. Because it still didn't break that high, by the way. I mean, it still didn't come up all the way to that high. So I might even try to go all the way to that high again. But we'll have to see how it reacts right over here. And if it, you know, also reverses bearish. We're getting a 30-minute candle. coming in, but this is an engulfing candle, so that's pretty good. GJ and EJ like wicks on the 30-minute, so it's indecisive still. It's still trying to decide what it's gonna do. Okay, so this 30-minute candle just opened. Let's see if it opens bullish or bearish. It seems that the JPY pairs do want to continue towards the upside. Let's see. They might, they might wick a little bit above. Let's just put our stops there. Because sometimes it wicks above and then comes straight back down. So we don't want to get stopped out from some kind of wick. Let's see what the JPY basket is doing. Okay, so yeah, it's really, I think it will come up, but it might come a little bit lower. Right now there's still some room actually in the RSI, so yeah. If we get stopped out, I'll just have to enter a little bit of a higher price for the short. But I think the overall idea is still good. But yeah, you see how it created that wick, and maybe from that it will get the push towards the downside. Yeah, I think once this gets confirmed, we can lower the stop losses again to the high of that wick. Let's see. Okay, sorry guys, I'm reading up the comments now. Okay, so why are the markets so weird today? I don't know, man. It is a good question. I'm not ICT. I didn't make the algorithm, right? So what's with the sudden move on GJ? It might sometimes it wicks to get people stopped out, and then it actually starts to move in the direction. Okay, I recommend a good trade manager. Actually, somebody in the Discord, if you go to the trading section, somebody posted a free trade manager that he coded himself into the Discord. So join the free Discord and you can find it. Somebody was kind enough to share the trade manager. So suppose one trader becomes profitable and he's profitable for 2 to 3 years and scales up to its peak. How should he pay himself? Because till now he has not withdrawing anything from the account like a salary. So like a personal account, right? That's a good question. Like I would always just keep withdrawing some of the profits. Like I wouldn't. Okay, now it's getting interesting. 1 second. Yeah. This is getting very interesting now. Still giving those like little wicks, man. Okay. We're just going to leave our stops where they are, and whatever happens, happens. Wait, so Neoxy Gaming, you just like removed all the messages. Okay. Which funded account did you pick, bro? This is the Fivers high stakes 5K challenge. And the reason I picked this is because yeah, personal account. Yeah, guys. Okay, wait. Okay, no, the movement on JPY basket is pretty good. The reason why I picked the Fivers, guys, is because for $39 we get the Fivers. Okay, whoa, it's a little slow, but we get the 5K, right? But every time we can still keep withdrawing, but every time we make 10%, we get a bigger account. So every time we get a bigger account, we can keep withdrawing the amounts, and we can scale up all the way to 500K, guys. So that's why it's the 5K to 500K, you know, kind of challenge within the challenge. So if we keep making 10%, guys, we can scale up massively. And yeah. So from that first 500, we get the $500 payout, 80% of that. But we also get automatically to scale the account to 7,500, then to 10K. And it gets really interesting, you know, once we get past the 100K into, you know, 500K and stuff. That would be really, really cool if we do that. But to do that, okay, we just dip lower. I think we get stopped out now. Yeah, we're gonna have to exit those positions because I think, yeah, it's looking like it wants to move up. But let's see. Maybe not. Maybe not. The JPY pairs are, yep, because potentially, like, yeah, right now I'm seeing the JPY basket is potentially coming all the way back down here. So yeah, we're gonna get stopped out. Yeah, we got stopped out. So today might be the day that we'll actually see the break of this long-term structure sideways movement. So yep, it might completely reverse the trend now. But I don't know. We'll have to see. We might enter another short later. We need the price to come up a little bit more then. And for the JPY basket, potentially will come down way lower than what we thought. So here's the next place where we can maybe grab a short. If it breaks this support, then we'll have to try at a different price range. So somewhere up here or here. Right now it's like starting to break these highs and potentially remove, because look guys, it's difficult when when the whole week has been this just sideways, right? So you think, okay, maybe it's gonna just keep moving sideways, but today it finally seems to be breaking this, and it's finally gonna give that big push maybe towards the upside, but it's still struggling right now. It's not giving that big boom breakout push right now. And EJ still hasn't broken these highs, so yeah, I think GJ will though. Let's look at the JPY basket again. Yeah, you know, it is I don't know how much lower it can go, because the RSI is already quite oversold. But yeah, I think if it gives a push all the way down here, I'm gonna take another short. Thankfully, we still have the DAX going. But again, it's not very clear what it wants to do. Okay, look, now it's getting that big push. Yeah, look at that. It's getting that big push now. Thankfully, you know, we had our stops. We didn't lose that much, so it's all good. So JPY basket obviously dumping right now. And yeah, potentially this would be like the best entry. Let's see if it comes down there. And I'll enter a little bit bigger if it comes down there, because it would be a very nice place to short the JPY pairs. Let's see. DAX is a little bit consolidating right now, but trend shifted on the 1 minute. Yeah. Full port GJ along it. You could do that. It's a little risky, but I do think it's moving towards the upside now. How's it going? Hope you took care of the fake subscriber situation. I emailed YouTube support. They haven't responded, so I don't know. I hope it will be okay. I'm sure, like, it's a pretty serious, like, they have it here, the fake engagement policy, artificial increasement, and yeah, it's yeah, here we go. Content and channels that don't follow this policy may be terminated or removed from YouTube. So maybe they may be removed from YouTube, but yeah, I'm hoping. I wouldn't sell German. I was at that Runjan. It's a little risky to sell, but like there's maybe some good indications for sell as well. I could see that, but right now I just think I haven't seen like extra confirmation for a sell right now, but you may not be wrong with that. If it keeps this EMA going, then I think we're still good in our buy. Yeah, okay, GJ still moving towards the upside. How many of these challenges have I completed in the past? Like, I don't even know. Like, it's like too many to count. I don't know. Like, I maybe had like 20 different propfirm certificates like last year. And the fibers I've done many, and I think yeah, it's maybe like 10 of these 5K challenges I've done. And yeah, I've failed like a bunch of these funded ones. I've scaled them up and then eventually failed, but hey, listen, we can do this, okay? We can do this. With you guys here, it's a whole different ballgame. Okay, so interestingly, like, it's starting to reverse a bit, but it's not at a level yet where I would want to enter into a short. Yeah. Still think it could come down a little bit lower. So we're just going to be patient. Are you a full-time trader? Yeah. Do you trade supply and demand? Supply and demand combined with RSI. So when RSI is oversold or overbought and it's in a zone, it gives me that extra confirmation to enter into a buy or sell. what are the main reasons you eventually fail as a mindset, or it could be mindset. Yeah, it could be mindset. Like getting, I think the biggest thing is, yeah, maybe, getting into some kind of anger, for example, getting frustrated, and then, you know, making some stupid mistakes or something. Um, because if you actually like risk, let's say 0.25% on every trade, you can go wrong 20 times. And I don't usually go wrong 20 times in a row. Like that's a lot, right? That's a lot. So it must be like risk management, and it comes from psychology. It's really psychology mostly. Okay. TJ can push up a little bit more. But getting ready to short it soon. Yeah, the German DAX still moving up. Yeah, at this point, we're just gonna put a positive stop loss. Well, we will have a big winner if we get a nice short on GJ and EJ. We just need to we just need to get a good entry on these two. And it's getting very good. It's getting very close to our good entry. And I will risk a little bit bigger on these two. The Yeah, guys, but this might take a little bit longer to develop. Okay. Tim, you're down 3.5% on the 5 channels, but you will be back. You will be back, bro. Just keep doing what you're doing. You will be back. Just take it slowly when you're in drawdown, and make your way back. You'll be fine. All I need is 1 million in funded accounts, and I had every. Well, look, I had like 1.6 million in funded accounts last year, in the beginning of last year. And then we had all these firms shutting down. A bunch of other things happened, right? Um, and I lost like a lot of them were also like HFT firms, so they didn't pay me out, and yeah, it was difficult. So even though I thought I made it, like I had 1.6 million in funding, I thought like there's no way I'm good for life. But you gotta get these reputable firms, guys, because most of these were just like, like they were, cheaper, but that is always not the best, right? Because you might not get paid out. You might, they shut down, so didn't get payouts, didn't get refunds even. So those things can happen. So if you do decide to get a million in funding, go for the fivers, go for FTMO, and find, a couple other ones, maybe funded next even. Like, go for the ones that actually have liquidity and have the capital and are most likely not going to fail. And like also with the future side, right? There's also all these newer futures firms coming out. I've heard like Top Step now has like some payout issues. Like I know it's a risky business. Even if you have 1 million in funding, just be mindful of the fact that keep those get those payouts as quick as possible. Withdraw straight away when you have some profit, and actually also like the bigger the payouts, um, you might get issues. So like, but not with FTMO or the fibers or something, but like with these smaller firms, like if you get like a 20K, 30K payout, I mean, I've even heard like funding traders. I have a friend, he gets like 2K, 3K payouts. Not crazy, right? They take like 2 weeks, 3 weeks to pay him out. And they do all kinds of shenanigans. They even send like payout certificate, like you have been paid. And he's like, no, the money's not on my account. Like, what are you talking about? Like, so yeah, I'm just like, I'll just say like, yeah, just go for the ones that have been around for a couple years and that have good reviews, so that you don't get screwed like I did. Because that's how I started the whole exposed content, was basically on these shady firms, right? And we started exposing those, and somehow it developed into these influencers. But I started exposing these firms because I had those issues myself, where I was like, man, this is sketchy, man. Like this can't happen. Like you work so hard, you pay the money for the challenge, you work so hard to achieve it, and then you just end up not getting paid out, which is the worst. It's absolutely the worst feeling in the world, because you put so much effort into the analysis, so much time. So it's a real bummer when you get your payout denied or something. Um, the DAX still, it's going slowly, but it's going. GJ on top of the range. Remember, oh sorry, EJ. Remember yesterday, EJ was the one that was moving a lot better than GJ. Today it seems to be the opposite. The GJ is a lot more bullish today, but EJ is coming along as well for the ride. So if we want to avoid being in drawdown and stuff, we would go towards the higher target to enter into our shorts, but I'm not sure if it's going to come all the way up there. So this right now, let's see how it reacts. New 30-minute candle coming in soon, so that's cool. German DAX still kind of moving, but let's see if it can actually break and move towards the upside from here. Still making short, like really small, higher highs and higher lows. So I wouldn't see a reason to exit right now. Let's see. Let's look at the chat real quick. And Rise moment, yeah, yeah, Rise. That was one of the worst ones. Fusion, yeah. I didn't even know that they were still around. Like they had so many scandals. So FXIV, yeah, I've heard like a lot of good things. It's a little bit unknown. Like not many people know it, but I think it's a good firm. I haven't heard like anybody really getting screwed by them. Is it possible to have 200K accounts go both to? No, you're only allowed to have 100K account with the fibers, sadly. You're allowed to have 100K accounts and, for example, two 5K accounts. But you're not allowed to have unlimited amount of accounts with the fibers. So when you already got the 100K, you can't go for another 100K challenge. So yeah, they limit the amounts, which shows that they're actually doing good risk management on their side, so that they don't have one guy with so many millions in funding, and yeah, so they risk manage well. That's why they've been around for a long time, because they know what they're doing. So free 400K accounts right now. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, you can, even if you make 1% a month on all of those, you're still gonna earn an above average wage. So that's really, really nice. And probably you're making more than 1% on each per month. So that's really great. Do an equity edge firm. I've had more than 3 certificates, no payouts. Wow. Hey, look at the DAX. Okay, it's going. Um, I'm not selling the DAX. I'm in a buy. I'm in a buy, guys. Still in a buy. The take profit is a little bit ambitious, but we're going for it. I'm looking for sell on GJ and EJ, but right now it still seems that it wants to move towards the upside still. But I don't think it will be for long, because we are entering into some areas where the JPY basket could reverse. But it still needs to come down a little bit lower for us to enter. You can have 250K, 100K, 100K in the boot camp. Yes, sorry, in the boot camp, and the other ones. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm talking about the 2-step, so the high stakes. So it actually says over here. So you can have 1 5K, 1 20K, and 1 time any other account, for example. And that would be like 100K, a 20K, and a 5K, and that's like the max that you can get. So yeah, it's a limited amount. But if you go for the other ones, the boot camp is a little different. The boot camp, $95 in the beginning, and you have free steps of 6%, and then you get a 100K account funded. And the scaling plan, like if you start with the 100K, you can scale up to 4 million. Now with the 4 million, and the targets are only 5% on each step. So 5%, 5%, 5%, and you scale up, but you have a little bit less daily drawdown. I mean, you have a little bit less drawdown, and you only have 10x leverage. So if it's actually good, because you can't over risk on positions, so it actually keeps you kind of from if over leveraging is a problem for you, it's definitely something. And by the way, they have a 20K as well. I haven't even tried that one, but you start off very, very small, and it's a very cheap challenge, and you can scale up to the 4 million as well. So pretty cool. Okay, look at that. I don't know if this will be the reversal. Okay, guys, where we're gonna enter, but we're gonna enter pretty big. And this will be, oh shoot, we got, okay, the DAX is also reversing now. Okay, so we're in shorts on all 3, but I'm gonna have to put a pretty big stop loss, because it could still move higher. Oh, that's a little bit Is that the right calculation? Man, we're risking the daily drawdown on this. That's a little bit too much. Gotta get used to the 5K, guys. Okay, so look, if it goes higher, we're gonna have to take the L, but right now, like the way it's moving on the RSI, I think it's a very possible chance that it will reverse now. Let's see. I should get the position size calculator because I'm obviously risking a little bit too much on these two, but it's still not like the ideal place for a reversal, but let's see. Let's see what this next 5-minute candle does. Yeah, guys, I'm not too sure about this. Oops. Like, I don't know, the RSI is just looking really, really good right now for a short. So yeah, that's the thing I'm really looking at. On the JPY basket, it's not looking as great for a reversal. I kind of don't like the RSI on here because it's creating still a bearish divergence. So yeah, I'm not too happy about that, but yeah, otherwise we're gonna get nowhere, right? If we don't, if you never take any risk, you're never gonna get anywhere. No risk, no reward, right? So what are we risking? 68 bucks here and 58 bucks there, even more than 2%, but well, we got to take some risk sometimes, right? Go big or go home. No. No, actually it's the wrong mentality to have, but we just got to take risks sometimes, right? I mean, it is the move that we were looking for. It's just not the ideal place that I wanted it to come to. So I don't know if this will just be a retracement or if this will be the actual big move that we were looking for. Right now it looks pretty solid, but could just be another lower high on the on the JPY basket. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I might have to exit soon. Let's see. Yeah, the JPY basket already starting to reverse. Yep, not looking good. Still, the RSI, I don't know, man. It looks like really, really good for a reversal, but like I said, it's not the ideal. It's not the ideal place for a short. We would have ideally liked for it to get a little bit higher. So let's see. Let's see, like, I'm wondering if it will get a big push now towards the upside, or if it's just gonna create this little pullback and then keep moving towards the downside. Let's see. Right now, not too bad, not too bad. It looks like it's getting rejected. Yeah, we might have to get out of the positions right now. Yep. Okay. Just waiting a little bit more, but more likely than not, it's gonna, yeah. You know, let's just keep our stop losses where they are. If we get stopped out, it's like about $100 loss. But yeah, there's just a couple things that are not good, but there's the RSI, which shows that it is good. So we just gotta endure this wicking and stuff. Yeah. All right. So the DAX trade is good. Yeah, I think so. I think the DAX trade looks like it's getting rejected now and moving towards the downside. These two, they're wicking right now, but let's see. Now the 50-minute candle just came in. What does it want to do? What are you drinking? I'm drinking, I think this is like an Estonian energy drink called Battery. And the reason why I drink this instead of like Red Bull or like Monster Energy, like I don't know if you guys know, but like the barcode is always 666. It's like an evil thing. I don't know what's up with that, but and the Red Bull, like it's also a Red Bull, and it's, I don't know. I just like my own country's energy drinks more, even though it's more expensive even for some reason. For some weird reason, this one is more expensive. But maybe because it's more clean. I don't know. Yeah, kind of wicking right now, guys. I don't know. Yen pairs are selling in New York. Yeah, I could be a little bit too hasty with these positions, but okay, look at that. 5 minute just came in. The new 5 minute looks pretty strong. Yeah, right now our side not as clear as well. Man, even if it's gonna come a little bit higher, I think it's just I would have liked to have my stop losses a little bit higher. That's the thing. But we can't do that because otherwise we'll be risking too much money on these trades, and it's just not worth it on one single trade idea. But yeah, I would have liked to have my stops like above this, then we would be so safe. But I think it could come down at least till here. Let's see. That would give us a crazy RR as well. Yeah, it would give us like good. Oh, like $150, dude. Okay. Let's see, guys. Let's see. It's a little wicky for my taste. Ooh, the DAX is starting to reverse too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think, maybe I read into these things. But when I was at the supermarket this morning, I was like, like, should I grab the Monster Energy? No. It's like literally like the logo is like, it says 666. And the barcodes always are 666. I think it's like demonic or something. But Red Bull, I don't know, man. Like, I've heard it's not as clean, as in there's a lot of sugar in there. This one has no calories. Okay, maybe that's marketing. You buy it because you're more expensive, perceived to be better. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's marketing. You're right. That could be a good. Okay, right now What's the JPY basket doing? Is it really like, oops, the DXY is up pumping? Yeah, it looks like it's gonna break. Yeah, but JPY basket just super bearish. Okay, big rejection now. It's still wicking at that top. Okay, did it just maybe create? Okay, well, it's not over yet, guys. JPY basket creating maybe perhaps a higher low. And this could be very good for us. Yeah, so I'm just keeping the stops where they are. Like if we get stopped out, it's fine. But if we do make it to the TP, it would mean that we would have almost, we would get like $300 profit. So that's pretty good. But if we have to wait till the New York session to get it, I don't know. Okay, is the JPY basket, was that just a fake? No, it's still. Okay, now what I would like to see is it basically break this structure towards the upside, then break this, and then it's truly off and we're really solid with this trade. What it can't do is break now below this. Yeah, it created a lower high here. If we inverse it, yeah, look, starting to reverse. So it's basically exactly the JPY basket. If you look at it inversely. Man, guys, I'm trading this 5K like it's like $1 million or something. But that's because we're on stream. Like I wouldn't take this type of account size very seriously, but it's good. Yeah. Okay, there's been a lot of messages in the. Obviously, it's still not healthy. Yeah, obviously, energy drinks are not healthy. Obviously, no calorie. Yeah, Red Bull tastes like piss from a girl who has 3 almonds and a beer. That's a good one. Fusion. No energy drinks, vodka and tequila is the way. Yeah, we just gotta get super drunk and then we're the best traders ever. Please take a look at the 4-hour and 1-hour time frames. We did take a look at them. 4-hour time frame. Actually, for GJ, it's hitting the EMA. So it's also giving us a little bit of extra confirmation. Now it could, like, guys, I'm still saying, like, it's not the ideal place to short. I would have liked for it to come up here for a short. So that's the only thing that's kind of like making me iffy. Like it could still move higher, right? Now it's all up to the JPY basket. If it comes below this, it's over. I'm out. 14 seconds for the next candle. Let's see. It's like a little bit engulfing, but not really. Yeah. Let's see. Like, okay, now what I'll do is the stop losses are going to be here and here, because that would mean that the let me just put it a little bit higher just in case for the spread. Okay, and we're only risking $9 for the DAX position. Let's just put another one in also for the DAX. And we are getting, it's not looking too bad right now. It's not looking too bad right now. Let's see if we can actually get a break of structure and move towards the downside for real. Okay, guys, I think we might be off. Let's see what the JPY basket is doing. Yeah, well, like we said, we wanted to see a break of this structure. Then we have to break this next, and then we're really off. Yeah, it's not looking too bad, guys. It's not looking too bad right now. The tunes are playing. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but Coke is the way to go. Just drink water. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've never been much of a Coke drinker. Coconut water is the best. Yeah, for sure. That's really good hydration. I just think, you know, caffeine gives me a little bit of mental clarity and focus and stuff. But too much caffeine will make me jittery, make me anxious, and then I can make mistakes as well. So just go full port on gold. Let's not do that, guys. Let's not do that, guys. I'm not using MetaTrader 4, but Wordsy, we actually have a position size calculator on the Discord. And actually, I think I have a position size calculator as well. You know, we will add it. Yeah, it's a good idea because I'm not too familiar with the what lot sizes to use for a 5K account. That's a good idea. 4 hours too much. Just 1 hour and 30 minutes are enough for scalping. I agree, but I do look at all time frames just to understand the overall trend and then decide what side I'm going to take. Are you also trading gold? Not today. I don't think we're going to trade gold today, no. Hi, Wasim. Yeah, I hope you're blessed too. Bless you as well. It's bad timing. We're close to pre-New York. Yeah, maybe it's bad timing. I don't know. I don't mind the times too much. It's like, what is it, like a London lunch session. So trades tend to actually reverse during these periods as well. So it's actually a pretty good time usually for a reversal, but we'll have to see. Sign me up for that, Coke. That's a good one, Fusion. We might have to go to Colombia for that, or some other South American place. I love to see price action, sexiest thing on earth. Just seeing price movement is so satisfactory. Do you think that is the reason trading is addictive? Yeah, I definitely think so. Yeah, man, I could look at this all day. But I think it takes our type of people to really appreciate this, because when other people look at this, they're like, man, how can you just be interested in some kind of candles on the screen? Like, we can look at this the whole day, like I guess most of us, right? And just be completely in awe of it, and just be completely zoned in on it. It's the weirdest thing ever. But I don't know if you guys have played, strategy video games, or, I guess it's like a video game in general. You're just trying to figure out what the market is doing, what it's trying to do, and it's a strategy game. Like, I think, yeah, it's the most interesting game ever, because you can also make money with it, right? I mean, you could make money as a streamer on YouTube or Twitch just by streaming video games as well, but it's like not directly, right? But or you could do some crazy tournaments as in like I don't know, Counter-Strike or Call of Duty or something. I mean, there's all kinds of tournaments, but yeah, I mean, trading is completely different, man. Like, it's awesome, man. And it really looks like we got some runners, perhaps, but we still have one really important thing to clear, which is this this zone right here. And it's an iffy one if it will clear that or just move towards the downside. Because like I said before, guys, it's not the ideal place for a short. Yep, and it could. Let's see, like, these are the important levels, guys, that needs to break through for us to really have a runner on our hands. Yeah, look at that. It's already reversing. I mean, it has to come at least to this place, right? It's not even a big deal to come to that place. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's good. Let's see if it actually pulls through. Okay, lots of comments still. I love seeing price. Okay, yeah. Yulumi, I think, yeah, that's definitely where you should take to prevent getting the flu and stuff and getting sick. So that's probably is. What time in your country? In my country, it's 12:34. Not at night, but you know, PM. No, is it AM or PM? I don't know. AM, I think. Oh, wait a second. Well, let's see if it creates another lower high, or is this actually gonna be so bullish that it just pumps straight to the top. Yeah, getting rejected, but let's see. Getting a little bit of a wick now. If it doesn't reverse now, I'm probably out of the positions. Yeah. So we just got a little retracement, and that's all. Let's see. We have our stops pretty tight, so let's see if we get another lower high. Yeah, I think it's a lower high. Panama has the best snow. What? Wasn't there like snow in Florida and stuff recently? Yes, it reversed, but this is low time frame. Just check the back test, you know. Okay. I hope he makes bank on these accounts. All the haters come and say sorry. I don't think they will say sorry. I think they will just say it's lucky or whatnot. But it doesn't matter what the haters say, right? We just gotta keep doing our thing. It's all good. I think most of these haters are bots, to be honest, because I don't think anybody could be such a fan of Neo Young. I just refuse to believe that. And there's like bots in the Discord as well. We found out, so I think I don't know, like who else would it be, right? But we can be a little bit suspicious, right? Because it's all happening during the same time period. So I don't know. I can see candles in my dream. That's good. That's a good one. Nihar, what's your daily profit target? I don't really have one. I just, you know what, I just want the market to give me moves, and if I can get a big move, then I'll take the profit according to that. But if it just gives me something small, then you know I'll settle for that. Right now it looks like the JPY basket coming all the way back down again, and looks like that was a fake reversal potentially, and it's gonna keep pushing towards the downside. Like I said, guys, it wasn't the perfect entry. There's still a shot. It's not completely, still could be a lower high, but the JPY basket not looking too good right now. Oops. Okay, double top on the 1 minute. That's pretty good, but it's still very indecisive, guys, and anything could happen right now, but we have good stops in place, so whatever happens, happens. It's interesting that the DAX is starting to come up as well. Big wick towards the downside, but oops, I'm opening like stupid things, guys. Dang it. Okay, so it's potentially getting a rejection from this. Let's see. Okay, JPY basket still creating higher highs and higher lows potentially. So if this plays out, we will have pretty massive profit today. We just need the confirmation, like it just needs to pass this, and we're really off today. It's gonna be an extremely good day, and I don't mind risking a bit more for this, but yeah, it's just there's a couple of things that make me a little unsure, but it's the best that we can take during the market conditions today, with the market conditions of the day. So yeah. Okay, let me read up the chat, otherwise I'm way behind. So 12:34 midday as well. Okay, so we're in the same time zone, Yalomi. Same here. So so P is as well. That is why I'm asking sticking trading. That is why I'm sticking trading since last 4 years, amount which I have lost. I believe I will make it up within a month if it clicks. My problem especially is overtrading and oversizing positions. Well, maybe the boot camp might be good for you, because you're only allowed to risk, I mean, you only have 10x leverage, so you can't really risk that much. So maybe less leverage might actually be good for you, man. Like, I know, like, most people want like 2,000, 5,000x leverage. You know, a lot of people will go for the XNest accounts, right? Unlimited leverage, but it's very easy to blow your accounts with those high leverage accounts. So sometimes lower leverage is actually better. So less buying power will be better over time. I know it doesn't seem like that, but yeah, sometimes going slower, guys, like the turtle, just moving slowly is better. But I'm a firm believer that sometimes you got to take risk as well, but you just got to know your moments. You got to pick your moments to take the risk. Because if you're always going to play it too safe, you're never going to get those big profits, right? So when there's an absolutely perfect setup for you, the market is right, and you go big, like, it's not a bad thing, guys. But you just got to pick your moments. You can't have those moments every single day, because the market will just not give those moments every single day. No more Neo. Yeah, Neo, like, I think it went a little bit too far now, and I'll just leave it where it is. Andre McLendon will have Neo on his channel. They'll actually do a live stream, so anybody who's going to attend that live stream can ask Neo questions himself, and I'll just leave it at that. I'm like not even trusting the, what the heck is going on right now? Look at these candles, guys. I'm not trusting the statement that I received. I believe it was a weird way that I received it, and apparently the same one got sent to Andre, the same one got sent to iMan Trading. So a lot of people received it, and that's like a little bit strange that it could be a setup. You know what I mean? So I don't trust it, and that's why I'm not gonna. Anyway, it's like a legal document, which, I mean, is a private document which I'm legally not allowed to have. So yeah, it's not worth to share it. Can you explain about the JPY basket? Yeah, so basically when the JPY basket goes down, then these go up. Euro JPY, so any JPY pair will go up that is linked to any kind of pair, because the JPY basket is it's basically like JPY. It's like the DXY, which is the dollar index, and this is the JPY. So it's the currency. It's literally purely JPY. So everything that is linked to JPY will be moving with this, yeah, the reverse to this basically. So if we look at the DXY, for example, right now you see it moving up. That means that Euro USD is moving down, because this is the dollar and this is the euro against the dollar. So if the dollar is weak, the euro, like, you know, so if the dollar is strong, the euro versus dollar is weak. So it's basically just looking at an inverse chart, basically. But sometimes it's better to understand what's actually going on, because you may not always see it from the pair. Okay, and interestingly, the DAX might be moving towards the upside, but I don't know. It's kind of creating the same pattern, like lower highs, but all of these could very easily reverse. It's yeah, it's a little sketchy. Is that RSI and Euro JPY? Yep, it is RSI, but I use the 9. So the standard is 14, the length, and I use 9, and then I use 80 and 20 instead of 70-20, instead of 70-30. So I use a little bit custom settings for. Whoa, P, you sent. You flipped $2 into $84 on Exness and then blew it with over leveraging on gold. Oh man, yeah, that's the problem with over leveraging, right? It's it can be very, very good, but it can also make you blow very, very quickly. So it's a great tool if you know how to handle it, but it could also be the cause of a lot of pain and suffering, man. Best way to put it, probably. If he sent it to you, I think he can share it. It's not your responsibility to protect his document if he sends it. No, he didn't send it. That's the thing. But I think it was maybe it was one of like the people he sent out. Like, you know, we don't know what it is. But basically, in that document, like Andre made the calculations, it said that it was like $80,000 in a loss. But it could be a setup, and he could, you know, pull up the actual document or, you know, whatever, and then we will look like fools. So I just don't trust it unless it comes from IC Markets directly. So it's just a random person contacting us with this document all of a sudden, and all of us. So it's kind of it's kind of iffy, you know. It's like, I don't know if we can trust it as actual evidence. Okay. So it seems that the JPY basket might be going down. No, it still looks good, guys, but yeah, on a 10-minute time frame, still. Oh, okay, maybe not. Massive reaction now. Let's see if it gets rejected or if it actually bumps towards the upside. Yeah. Looks like it might get rejected, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the thing. Though he probably can't sue for defamation, because then he would show his actual broker statements. But if he can sue, if he can sue him for defamation related to something else, then he doesn't have to show. I don't think he can sue me for defamation. I don't think it's a possibility. Like, I'm just covering things that are publicly on the internet, which I'm allowed to talk to of a public person. It's not necessarily defamation. It would cost him so much money as well. To sue me internationally, that's a big, and dude, some kind of Malaysian or Chinese court coming to Europe to sue me, I highly doubt it. That would take a lot of effort. Even to find me is a lot of effort. So he would have to hire like a firm that could do a legal firm that could do like a whole investigation to where I am and all that stuff. Like that's gonna be difficult for him. That's gonna be cost hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to do that. So yeah, he can try, and I'll probably win in the end as well. So he can try definitely to do that. It's fine. Oh my, what is it trying to do? This is, I'm seeing like the bullish perspective of this. So I'm not too confident right now in these positions. But we're still holding till the SL. Like Euro JPY definitely looks more bearish out of the two. It's moving a lot better towards the downside, but let's see. It's interesting that today as well, it just ends up being like this day where not much volume towards any side. That is a little bit frustrating because, yeah, we can't really get a nice move going. But yeah, like this is this right now, like it's yeah, it created a lower high, but now it's like it's starting to reverse. So like it could very much do something like that, right? So I'm seeing the bullish perspective of this as well right now. But let's see. Maybe it's just a fake out, but it's getting a little bit sketchy now. Euro JPY though looks a lot cleaner. It might just create a lower high. I mean, what it has going for it as well is that it's just didn't even break out of this range, right? It's still in this sideways action that it's been in. It's still in this big zone, still moving sideways. So definitely has like more of a chance, or it looks like a lot better for a reversal than GJ that has kind of broken this range. But I've never really seen one really like outperform the other in a gigantic way, because they're both JPY pairs, right? So they still kind of move the same for the most part, unless there's like some crazy news for the Great British Pound or Euro or something. Then yeah, obviously things are a little bit different, but overall they do move kind of the same, because they're linked with the JPY baskets, which right now is getting it's still moving sideways, almost getting rejected, almost not. And it's like, yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, this price action is just not not very clear. And it's been like this the whole week, guys. It's been a weird little week in terms of price action during the London session, at least. But it does seem like every time I think it's gonna go, it keeps getting wicked down. It's just very interesting. So let's see. Yolomi, you got cooked too. Yeah, it's been an interesting week, like during the London sessions, I must say. But like, the indices have been a lot easier to trade because it's in a downtrend, so you just gotta see where it retraces to, take the short. So it's been a lot easier, but this just so right now we're 1% down. It's getting to that final point of it's gonna either push towards the upside or get rejected, and we're finally gonna move towards the downside. It's like the last little bit of resistance that's coming into play, but it looks like we might break it and then move towards the upside. Yep, and we just hit the SL on GJ, which was a little bit weird because I put it a little bit higher, but that's all right. EJ still holding. And did we just get like some kind of... Oh yeah, we got a 1 hour candle. It just came in. So that kind of sucks that we got stopped out of GJ. I should have accounted maybe for more of the spread, but I'm not gonna re-enter. It's fine if it ends up going. We'll make it back just if the Euro JPY trade goes to plan. Let's look at the UK 100 though, because we might get something interesting there. Also, just kind of, I don't know. Kind of the same as the DAX. It's moving towards the upside. Had a little retracement. Might just keep moving. So, yeah. Yeah, guys. It's that kind of a day, man. Christian, you might make a course. That's interesting. Yeah, my daughter been feasting on indices cells. Oh wow, yeah, awesome, man. Uh, yeah, I think yeah, it's really like it seems like there's a shift in the market for like even things like gold and crypto and the indices, of course, where we're just seeing like if I put the like where we're just seeing shift of the trend and we can just catch shorts along the way. Uh, so yeah, it's a shift of the trend, and it's most likely US 30 is most likely coming here. Nasdaq already dropped a lot, but yeah, again, I think it's a good short later on in the day. I still think, Euro JPY will come down. It's kind of sucks. Wait, I might have to increase the SL just slightly because of the spread, because we got stopped out of GJ even though it wasn't really at that price target. But then again, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it will. Hmm. Nope. Well, I think that might actually do the same as GJ and move towards the upside. Yeah, yeah. Today we're not gonna be making any money probably, but there's Friday. There's Friday. Just kind of sucks. I wish it would actually have a. Okay, wow, that's a big reaction on the DAX as well. Oh well, we only risked like 15 bucks on that, and we're only risking 25 bucks on Euro JPY. It's fine. I wish I could get a nice entry on GJ so that it will come to that level where I originally planned it would go, and then we could get a better short opportunity. So let's see. I think the short idea is still very good. We just need the price to come a bit higher, and we'll keep this stream going. gonna be a long one today, but we need. I think the trade idea is good. We just need to come. I mean, it ideally would come somewhere over there. Let's see. So the basket didn't reverse from there. Just gave a very small retracement. Probably coming down here or here. What do you think, guys? Should we just put like limit orders and the stream, or do you guys want me to keep going? Yeah, I think if you're in a EJ buy or GJ buy, probably good to hold, because right now the JPY basket is getting rejected. Or is it? I don't know. You see, this is like, I just want like a decisive move towards the downside, and then we can get into our short. Right now it's just wicking and wicking and wicking. So maybe, yeah, I don't want to be too hasty again with the entry. So the move will probably happen during the New York session. So I can't wait for that long, because I'm going to be trading my own account. So look at it. It's getting rejected right now a little bit. So it really is indecisive. Yeah. It might take like so many hours before it enters into that zone, and then yeah, it's just not going to be worth the wait. But maybe, listen, guys, maybe we could go for a buy, because I do believe that I do believe that it will come to that zone, and that the JPY basket will break down. So, what do you guys think? Should we just do it? I think so. I think strong bullish momentum right now, and we can ride the uptrend, and then we can go for the short. Perhaps that's the good way to do it. Just because I want to keep the stream going, we'll do it like that. So about 1% on each side, and the DAX has broken out as well. We'll go for the DAX as well, and we're just gonna ride the short-term uptrend. I mean, it is very slow. It is very wicky, but I do believe it's going there. Yeah. It's just giving wicks, but I think it really has to go over there. Like, this is just a classic, retracement, and then break towards the upside, but maybe not today. Wow. Um, because the JPY basket is doing some weird tricks right now. but it really doesn't look like it's going towards the upside. So should get a dump at least till here. And then we're out of the buys and into the sells. So let's see. Can we get that? Can we get that dump? Yeah. Well, look, I mean, what can we do? The market is just it is what it is, man. Normally, like on a week where there's actual volume and stuff, GJ would just push past this like there was nothing. It would just go and give us a lot of pips. But right now, like with this wicking and stuff, it's just getting to the point where I don't even know if we should be trading, because yeah, like this is a clear continuation of the uptrend, but the way it's going about it, it's just interesting because there's like barely any volume in these moves, while the DAX is giving a lot of volume. Bro, take a look at USD JPY. All right, let's take a look at it. USD JPY. Oh, interesting. Interesting. That one seems to be, it's kind of like in the same bearish top kind of formation. Potentially a break towards the downside. But again, the JPY basket looks like it's gonna dump right now. So I think USD JPY could move towards the upside as well, short term. So this could be just a little retracement and then just continues this uptrend. So it's kind of the same as the other two, but it does look a lot more bearish than the other two. So it might be a good one indeed to short actually later on. So, like, I would find it very surprising if JPY basket wouldn't completely push towards the downside. It just needs once it gets going, it can be pretty volatile. But today, it's just giving these wicks. Yeah, from every angle, it just looks like it will continue towards the upside. Maybe the 4 hour not, but short term, it will at least go there. It will at least go there. Okay, looks like music has stopped. Continue to watch. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I don't really want this piano stuff. Let's see, guys. Oh yeah. This price action, guys. It's not what regularly happens with GJ. Usually these are very, pairs that will just have a lot of volume behind them. But right now it's a very slow market, guys. So hopefully next year we'll get some more volume going, because then we can catch some better moves. But yeah, right now, this is just a little bit ridiculous to how low the volume is. But yeah, it just has to. Yeah, it just has to come down now, man. Like, yeah, it just keeps doing these like little ups and downs, ups and downs. Barely any volume in there. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This okay, so the 15-minute just came in. Open up green. Yeah. So is it really going to reject now? Yeah. Okay, the 5-minute got rejected again. It's just yeah, guys, today is just right now the volume is extremely low, so it's barely doing anything, and it's just it's just not getting going. But let's see, little retracement. Is this the time for the big push? If not, then I think I'm out, and we'll continue tomorrow. Because okay, Euro JPY looks a little bit more bearish. Yeah, looks like it's creating the looks like it's creating a double top on Euro JPY, but then if you look at GJ, it's still okay. Wow, look at that. That's a big push towards the downside. So the JPY basket, is it really okay? I mean, interesting. The volume just came in suddenly, and out of nowhere, it might flip. So let's see. But not jumping into conclusions yet. Okay, let's see now. Starting to wick again, and and this one looks really good. So might actually double down on this one. Oof, that's bad spread, man. I might actually double down on this one. Okay, last trades of the day. If these go bust, it is what it is. But we got our trades going. I like the way that it's wicking right now. This is classic GJ when it wants to make a move. Okay. Now I have a feeling that this will be our big winner of the day, even though maybe not. Yeah, guys, I don't know. Should have already gone by now. Weirdly, Euro JPY giving suddenly more bullish candles than GJ. No, yeah, I might just completely reverse now, but holding on by a thread, guys. I just yeah. Whew. Okay, I think we're out of the positions almost. Okay, let's see. Getting tight now. Getting tight with the stop loss, but I think it will continue towards the upside. And we doubled down on the positions as well. So, hey. Here we go. JPY. Euro JPY is already starting to move, but GJ, I don't know what happens to GJ, man. Something's going on with the pound or something, because it's not moving the same way. It's not moving the same way right now. So I might, look guys, I have to lower the stops a little bit because it's wicking and there might be spread. So I don't want to get stopped out of this that quickly, because what if it comes down here and then shoots up? I don't want that to happen. So we'll lower the stop losses. I mean, we'll make the stop losses better once it starts going. But I have to account for the spread. Like when you're in a wiki market like this, man, I don't know. It's kind of difficult, man. So what about the DAX? Is the DAX aiming for the highs again? What would that give us? $200? Hey yo. See, it might wick a little bit lower, but I think it will eventually move towards the upside. New 5 minute came in. Let's see if this opens green. I mean, if it can switch green. JPY basket is getting rejected a little bit, but with today's market, we just don't know. It tends to be like super low volume, and then suddenly has like one candle towards the up or downside, and then goes super slow again. So it's kind of difficult, man. Okay, if it doesn't go now, then I'm out. Yeah, Euro JPY looks a lot better. Sorry guys, I haven't looked at the chat for a bit. What am I trading today? I'm trading Euro JPY, Great Pound JPY, and the DAX. So I'm in buys for all three, and the German DAX. Like, it's a very big possibility. Still trying to go for the highs, guys. Opening market range, it's like this was the opening market range, came down from it, but then quickly moved past it, and now we're switching to bullish again. And looks like they're getting rejected. Yep. But you see these wicks, man, they're really like stop loss hunting on those. So like, I don't know if it will actually push towards the downside, or if it's actually like just gonna give a little wick and then move towards the upside. Looks like it might move towards the downside. Yeah. Hanging on by a thread right now. Let's see. Is it a double bottom? Okay. I think we need to be out, man. This is not looking good. Suddenly volume comes out of nowhere. Like, look at this market, man. Like, it's just Strange, man. It can't just pick a direction. It's just a mess. So yeah. Like it could still create a higher low, move towards the upside, but right now it looks like it's actually gonna completely reverse. So that could be the case as well. Yep, GJ, it looks like it's definitely getting close to the stops. Yep, got stopped out. All right, well, that's the end of that, man. Like, it's still gonna move towards the downside, like we originally planned. That's crazy. Uh, I don't wanna, I don't wanna take another trade though. With today's market, it is a double top. It is, many things, but from all we know, it's just gonna be like yeah, I'm just not gonna risk it anymore today. Could very well just move towards the upside again because it's that kind of market today. But yeah, at the end of the day, look, JPY basket ended up. Okay, guys, like we gotta do it, but we'll do it with like less risk, and we'll just keep these running, and that's it. And even the DAX, like it's probably gonna continue towards the downside now. So anyway, like man, we should have just kept our bias going. That was a mistake. I kind of knew it was a mistake, but shoot. Oh well. Uh, now we get a hole again, which is not ideal. Wait a second, dude. The hole is pretty big. I just realized. We can't even have those big stop losses going. That's too big. Okay, guys, I just gotta quit for the day. That's bad, man. Yeah, I gotta just put like really tight stop losses. Dang, today was I already mentioned it a couple times before. Like it was, the market is just, it just doesn't want to pick a side. But yeah, it makes sense what it did now. On GJ created a higher high, but basically also a double top here, also a double top. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. Best case scenario, we'll kind of break even for the day, but like super tight stop losses. So yeah, worst case, we'll be down again. Man, that kind of sucks, man. Because the original bias was good. Yeah, okay, anyway, let me read the chat real quick. Market is always right, my friend. Yeah, it is. And this was definitely like stupid stuff again. But market never wants to pick a side, man. At this time frame, it's flipping based on every trade. Yeah, I mean, like my original plan was to short, right? Then it came up, and I knew like it was like, I don't know, this looked like it was just a dead cat bounce and it was going to come towards the downside. But, out of nowhere, we got a big push from the JPY basket. But it was my original bias that the JPY basket was, and look, it's coming again into that zone where it could reverse from again, right? But it finally started. It's starting to get going, and let's see. It could have a reaction from here again, which would be understandable, but it's coming down. Man, I could have been up good today, man. It's about second guessing, and I entered too big. So I should not deviate from the amounts that I enter, because that's it was way too big for some stupid trades. Yeah. Now we're not up much because we had to risk much less. Yeah, guys. Very well could reverse again from this area right now, so I'm not giving it even that much faith. I don't have much faith in it. Let's see. Would just go straight through it, or would have a little reaction from this, come back up here and the whole shabam, or will it just go straight down? Important level right now for the JPY basket as well. So let's see if it can pump through this, or if it's gonna have a massive retracement and then, yeah, important levels. It looks like it's retracing a little bit. Yep. Can't get a position going. Yeah, guys, man, that's a bummer. Yeah, okay. Anyway, guys, it is what it is. Man, tomorrow I'm just gonna I don't know. The market just needs to be a little bit more clear on certain things. Like, I just want to, well, look at gold, for example. I think we could take a little scalp on gold. Even though I said, like earlier, it's probably in a downtrend, but it will give a little bounce probably from this area. But yeah, like overall today, and then we might get stopped out of gold straight away. Like these two will come up and then they might go down again. But it's getting it's getting pretty close to the New York session as well, so I'm gonna have to get ready to trade the futures accounts and stuff. Yeah, guys, there's no way I could do something right now, so just gonna have to just accept the loss right now and move past it into tomorrow. Yeah, it's probably gonna move up and then come back down. The only big move today was the move towards the upside during the London Open, and after that I might have to come like to these live streams a little bit earlier tomorrow and catch those bigger moves during the Open, because those seem like the only moves to be had. EJ seems like it's going to move towards the upside. Let's just grab these little scalps so that it's not too bad. Like, I don't know, man. Is there a way that the JPY basket could just completely? I doubt that, man. Like, if it's. Yeah, but then again, there's just no big moves, right? There's just these small ones. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, there's just no point, guys. Gold might just give us a little bit of something, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think during New York session we might hit the gold trade, even if it even does. But yeah, I can't probably do any more trades than that. So yeah, guys, difficult stream again, man. Like today again, like I don't know, we just can't get it going. I just can't get my thing going, but you know, it's not always going to be a good trading week, you know. Mm. And this is definitely like one where it's difficult. It's difficult to find the trades. But over time, I'm profitable, so it's going to be okay, guys. Yeah, I think it's really, the boot camp is really, yeah, I would really advise to try it. Like if you have never done it before, it will actually help you become a better trader for sure, because you really need to rely on good trading to and like actually like, because there is like lower leverage, you're thinking more long term as well on your trades, not like short term, like I'm doing right now with the high stakes, right? Um, but yeah, guys, I mean, I've done so many of these where I've like passed them in a day, but like right now, I just can't get it going for some reason. But it just depends on the week, right? Monday, super weird day. Um, yeah, Euro USD, just very weird price action. Today, you know, we could have got this short. It looks like it's going short, but then it looks like it's going long again. It's like, it's just some of these trades are, um, it's just like the market doesn't want to give us a clear direction. So it's difficult, guys. It's difficult. So, anyways, we'll be back tomorrow, and you know what? Like, I'm very confident that at the end of this next week or something, I think we'll be passing definitely. But right now, yeah, it's just wow. Seems that we can't get anything really going. So, anyway, guys, I guess the gold trade is gonna get stopped out as well. And if that happens, then we're really out of this. We're really out of this. Yeah, look at that. It just, you know, it looks like it's gonna reverse, right? Retrace at least like a little bit, so here or something, but nope, it just wicks and keeps going towards the upside. But then when it's going towards the upside, it wants to move towards the downside. So it's like, what does it want to do? Yeah, okay, anyway, guys, thanks for being here, guys. Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. Don't worry, guys. We'll be all good. And yeah, passing in one day, that's not trading, that's gambling. I would bet everything I have on you being unprofitable. But we'll see about that after the. Let's see next week. Let's see next week, guys. Here's a head scratcher. 95% of traders lose all their money, but in the long-term market can only go up or down 50-50. That's a good point. That is a very good point, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like a little, how do you say? I'm like a little rusty with the London session anyway, because I haven't traded it for a while. But today I lost 1.5 in the morning. I had 2%, now 0.50. Yeah, exactly. It's just one of those days, guys. Like, but yeah, I'm doing the trades every day, so I kind of have to get something going every day. Probably most likely, if I would have not been streaming, I wouldn't have try to go for more and more, but it's worth it for the stream. And I think gold is going to reverse. But anyway, thank you guys. Thanks for being so supportive. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be back. It's not a big loss we have to make back, but look at that. Gold is going to get stopped out right now. And still holding on for some reason by a thread. But yeah, there we go. Okay, that's it. I'm done for the day. Thanks for watching, guys. It's still unclear what is going to happen, but yeah, I'm out. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. See you. Streaming live trades messes so much with your head. I know, yeah, it does. But it's all good. By the way, I really like your streams, Tom Trades. I really like your content. It's really, really good. Really, really good stuff. So anyways, thanks guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.